Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're in Dollar Tree. Look, they have the Saratoga water, sparkling water. Look. Oh my gosh. A lot of people talk about this is some really good water, you all. All right, you all. So we just walked into our next Dollar Tree. So let's see what we can find. I've walked into a lot of stores today. What's the Crest 3D white? It's so small. That's the one we bought last time. Just trying to see if they put anything new out over here. Over here is the skincare systems. It's a lot of new items that has rolled out within the past, I don't even know, past week. And we so far behind, seem like it. I guess they'll pop up whenever they get ready to. That's the Shea Solutions Deep Moisture Shampoo. And then they got the White Rain Volumizing Mousse Scented. Shampoos. Now, I don't see any of the new that's supposed to be over here in this hair section. Alright, well, let's bend the corner over here, the makeup section. That's what we looked at the other day, and I got in that little new nails. And of course, if you get a 10 or 12 pack of nails, you know you'll buy a 2-pack. But these are 24 packs, so that is a very good find. But these are the 12. Those are pretty. Those match my complexion. I like that. All right. It might be all they have over here is nails. That's new anyway. They got those sponges down there. We've looked at those. A little 4-pack. Alright, moving on. Alright, here's the other side. I got the Doritos nail polishes right here. Y'all remember when they came out? Ooh, here is a lot of new down here, y'all. Look, hydrating hyaluronic acid facial cleanser, global beauty care. I like my hyaluronic hydrating items. I sure do. So they have that one. And then they have the soothing oil-free facial cleanser right here. Alright, and up here they have the Global Beauty Care Super Oil 6-in-1. They have those. It says restore barrier, even tone, firm, hydrate, smooth, and brighten. Those are those. And then you know they got the glowing exfoliating toners. They have the Spa Essentials Pearl Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I love when they have those little pearls in there or whatever they are, honey. And then they got the 24K Gold Flakes Serum, Plump and Smooth. So it's brightening, glow, plump and smooth. All right, like somebody trying to hide some stuff. Here is the Clinical's brightening day and night cream set, vitamin C, anti-aging. There. Ooh, this is new. Look. Eye Spa Scriptions Youth Reset, Illuminate, and Cool Eye Balm. Awaken and brighten dark circles. Got that. And you know they got these right here. All right, now let's look at this because this is new. Calming nighttime recovery skin cream with lavender, melatonin, and aloe. There. And then they got these wipes. Cotton candy. Is this cotton candy? Cotton candy, watermelon. So that's those. All right, we did find some little new right there. And they got the modest little feminine items. All right, moving on. All right, bam. Let's see. We got the Joe Boxer Detoxifying Charcoal Face and Body Cleansing Wipes. Now, I've read the reviews on these. The peoples don't like the charcoal coming off on their face, the little fibers from these. So, yeah, there's a lot of people don't like that. And then over here you have the Ultra Skin Soothing Eucalyptus Face and Body Cleansing Wipes. Right there. And then, you know, they got the flushable wipes as well. So yay, I found them. I'm not gonna purchase any, but I found them. Some bathtub crayons. All right, we'll turn you all around. Over here is the body wash and soap. And some more flushable wipes. All right, moving on. Okay, so over here is their little beauty sponges and cuticle trimmers and nail clippers and eyelash appliers and things. These are cute. Bloom where you are planted. Got the travel brushes, those still floating around. And right here is the little eyeglass pouches right here. Kind of give off a little Vera Bradley a little bit. All right, let's see. $1.25 Victory League men's boxer briefs. Go all the way from a small to an extra large. Right there. All right, let's look at the socks. Twizzler dots. Jolly Rancher, these new. Reese. Tootsie Roll Pops. Yeah, this is the new ones out. And then they got Hershey right there. You know, we have looked at Jeopardy and these Jello. It's the Rice Krispies and Jurassic Park, Mickey Mouse and all them. All right, moving on. Well, looky what I finally ran into. The little salt and pepper shakers right here. Why did I think they was gonna be bigger than this? I kind of did. I thought they was gonna be bigger than this. What could y'all put in here, crafters? Some small glitter. It'd be pretty. Some glitter. I don't know what else might fit in there other than glitter. Alright. That's what I've been waiting on, them little tiny baby dollhouse salt and pepper. Well, you can take them in purse, honey. That's a good thing. Now make sure. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if something flew by my ear or what, but it was like this loud hovering thing going on just now. Like something, you know how something fly by your ear or something. But I ain't see anything, but that's what it felt like. All right, let me turn you all around. That's the other side. I just wanted to make sure that I'm not missing any big ones. because they look big when I had looked at them. All right, moving on. All right, so we over here in the food section. Ooh, sliced potato bake. That sounds good. This is when I was talking about the little meal kits that they have over here for $1.25. I don't know where we was, but I think it was higher or something was going on. I said, we can go to the Dollar Tree and get that for $1.25 on any given day. Some cheese over here, jalapeno. All right, they got a little cheese wine slicer right there, the little wire slicers. All right, moving on. This is one of my favorite drinks. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. I see they got the little self-adhesive mouse patch right there. And here's the little phone selfie lights. They got those back out. And of course the little headphones and things like that. Alright, and over here they got all their little color coordinating storage items and food containers. I like this. A sandwich. They got the meal portion ones. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, you all. We just walked into our next Dollar Tree, and it seems like they are moving things around in the last two Dollar Trees I've been to today. Like the space is getting bigger and things. They got all their little body washes up here. This is out right now. We've looked at, like, it's a lot more room. Ooh, what's this? I hadn't seen this one. I've seen that one. This one is the Georgia Peach Volumizing Conditioner. It's new. Alright. Hair things over here. But yeah, they probably getting store straight for this price change. Price changes, should I say. Oh, this is cute. It's a little hair clip, look. Like those. Alright. Moving on. Alright, over here is some of the other little beauty items. And then they got the the body and hair mist. This is the one with the pistachio and salted caramel. I think everyone is going cuckoo for the amber one. This has the notes of sandalwood, violet, and cedarwood. Everyone is liking the amber one that I don't see over here right now. And then they got their socks. There's Eggo my Lego. Alright, moving on. Alright, so now we're over here in the makeup section. They got a lot of little travel bottles down here. Look, it's pretty. Y'all see that little design on there? That. Have it in pink. So pink and blue. And then they have the shower travel kits, and they have the travel jars. So it's a lot of travel items. There's the makeup sponges. Oh, that's cute. A little tan. This pattern right there. I think I like both of them, but I think that one's giving a little bit more oomph, you know? And then they got a wine color one. Let's see the strap. Alright, spray bottles. They got their little makeup section neat. Alright, here's the little Brazilian sole right here. This is so good, you all. I tell you, everybody not gonna like it, but I love it. I love it, and I need a whole bunch more of them. I think they smell really, really good. Now, I seen a lady. She said since the scent to her is not really vibrant or whatever, she sprayed some of her Sol de Janeiro spray, the actual one, into him, mixed it around, and it's a little bit better for her. I said that's a thought. And then here's the little Brazilian mist shave gel and the post shave cream. I say my manager, he be on it, honey. He gonna get something together. This is pretty good, kind of, sort of, for a few minutes. Here is the aluminum-free deodorant. That's that notes of pistachio and salted caramel. Look how he did. Look how he did these deodorants. Oh, my manager be on it, honey. Yeah, he do. All right, let's get on down through here. Hydrating collagen face mask, watermelon hyaluronic acid. They got the acne patches, some sponges, and then there's the Joe Boxer right there. Honey, they got just about everything out to this daggone Brazilian mist, do they not? They got everything. All right, this is the food section. I asked the lady, I said, y'all getting ready for the new price changes? Is that why everything looking spread it out? And she said they had inventory. They just sent them a 3,000 piece truck, so they trying to do that and get this together and stuff. I said, Lord have mercy, honey, 3,000 piece. All right, here's the little mugs over here. They gonna be working hard. The ER on the end. All right, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get off of here. Oh, these are pretty. I remember these. Look. Ooh, you see that swirl in there? Aren't those nice? All right, y'all. And then over here is the little kitchen items. I tell you, boss man in his store, he don't play. The manager here, he does not play. He get his stuff together. You see, everything is so neat. Everything is so neat in here. I like him. He pretty cool with this location. All right, Chad, where is it? Look, they have these Gold Fire color flames right here. It says campfire, fireplace, bonfire, fire pit. Alright, we just over here seeing what they have out. More headphones. They got these little lanyards back out. Y'all remember these? I don't remember seeing this one back here. This last one, I don't remember seeing that one. Alright, now we're going into the stationery section. Just trying to find them daggum pens. Ooh, that is so pretty. Look, I need that in my collection. It's just that one. I need that in my collection. I really do. Alright. Some more items. And to think all this gonna be up there at the front in a few more weeks probably. All the little school supply stuff in some select locations. You know they be getting started early. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on. Alright, these go to the plus section. It's a push broom. This is what I needed when I pine sawed the front porch off. Only $5. We used a regular broom. These are nice little storage totes, however. Well, just depends on what size you need. These are nice. But I know you can get a bigger one for about that price sometimes.